Imagine being born with a superpower that's also your death sentence. Sounds mental, doesn't it? Well, buckle up, because you're about to live the life of a creature so spectacularly unfortunate, so brilliantly cursed by evolution, that you'll question everything you thought you knew about survival. This is your life as a Pacific spiny lumpsucker. And trust me, it's absolutely brutal from the very first second. Crack. You break free from your orange shell into open water. You're the size of a sesame seed. Basically transparent, except for a few dark spots. And here's your first taste of how rough this is going to be. Around you, 43 of your siblings haven't made it. Dead in their eggs before they even got a chance. Your dad? He's stuck to a rock about 3 feet away. He's been there for 38 days without a single meal. His own body has been eating itself from the inside out, all to keep you alive. And right now, as you're taking your first glimpse of the world, a glass shrimp is literally pulling pieces off him whilst he's still breathing. Welcome to the ocean, mate. It's lovely here. But something strange is happening to your belly. It's burning. Your pelvic fins are doing something absolutely bizarre. They're fusing together, melting into each other, reshaping into something no other baby fish has. You drop toward the rock and ... click. You stick. Hard. Your fins have just formed a biological suction cup. You're essentially a living toilet plunger now. That's your superpower. And what happens next will show you it's both your greatest weapon and your absolute curse. A massive jellyfish pulses toward you. From your perspective, it's the size of a dinner plate. Hundreds of tentacles trail underneath, each one lined with thousands of poison harpoons ready to fire. 3 of your siblings are already tangled in those arms, being slowly digested alive. The jellyfish doesn't even have a brain, it just drifts, and things die. Simple as that. The tentacles sweep toward your rock. One brushes the stone just 3 millimeters from your face. Your suction cup is the only thing keeping you alive right now. If you let go to swim away, you'll drift straight into those arms. If you stay put, it might drift closer. You're trapped by the very thing that's protecting you. The tentacles are getting closer. Then mercifully, a current pushes the jellyfish to the left. Pure luck. Nothing more. And you learn something terrible in this moment. Your cup keeps you alive, but it traps you when threats come. This is going to be a recurring theme in your life. But now you're absolutely starving. A microscopic shrimp walks across your rock. You stretch out to grab it. The shrimp launches away like it's spring-loaded. You try 6 more times. Miss every single time. Your coordination is absolutely rubbish. Then the water goes black. Juvenile rockfish descend, each one as big as your entire body, mouths opening and closing, their vacuum feeding everything in sight. One spots you and swims closer. Its mouth opens wide. You press yourself flat against the rock. The rockfish sucks hard. Your cup holds, barely. It tries 3 more times then gives up. Too much effort for such a tiny meal. You're one of 14 left from 202. And day 1 isn't even over yet. Skip forward 5 weeks. You've been surviving on scraps, whatever you can catch. You're 5.4 millimeters now, and something's breaking through your skin from the inside. 24 sharp spines erupting through your flesh, each one made of tooth enamel. The same material as human teeth. 4 patches, head, back, sides, and belly. Each spine is a hooked needle designed to make you too painful to swallow. You think this protects you. It doesn't. Not really. What it actually does is make you slower when you need speed most. Your body was already terrible at swimming. Shaped like a ball, tiny uses fins. Now you've added bumps that catch water like speed brakes. You've just become 7 times worse at swimming than a smooth ball. 7 times? Let that sink in. You're trying to cross between rocks, just 6 inches, and it feels like swimming through honey. Your fins paddle desperately, but you're tumbling sideways, spinning with 0 control. And that's when a sculpin rises from below. It's basically a giant mouth with a tail attached. 3 inches long, you're 5.4 millimeters. Do the maths. It positions itself underneath your flailing path, mouth open, just waiting for physics to deliver you straight down its throat. You're sinking, spinning, completely out of control. The sculpin's mouth is getting closer and closer. At the last second, you tuck everything in and drop straight down like a rock. You hit the seafloor 3 inches to the left of its mouth. Your suction cup slams down with 12 pounds per square inch of force. The sculpin tries sucking you off the bottom. Your spines stab its lips, After 6 attempts, it gives up. You survived. But you've cracked 2 of your armor plates. And here's the thing about that crack. It will never heal. Animal can't repair itself. Every close call leaves permanent marks. Scientists have found that 100% of old adults show damage that never healed. You're accumulating battle scars from day 1, and your body can't fix any of them. Skip forward 2 months. You're 13.7 millimeters now, armor spreading across your body. You look like a golf ball dipped in broken glass. You found a kelp blade. Perfect camouflage, or so you think. A 4-inch Pacific cod appears, just hovering there, watching. You don't move. 60 seconds pass in complete silence. The cod drifts closer. Then it charges. Not at you. At the kelp base. Slam. The entire plant shakes violently. Your suction cup starts slipping on the slimy kelp surface. The cod backs off, watches. It's learned this trick. Shake the plant hard enough, and the bumpy fish falls off. Easy meal. It charges again, harder this time. Your cup loses contact. You're sliding down the kelp like it's a water slide, trying desperately to reattach, but the mucus makes it impossible. You reach the edge and drop. Open water. The worst place possible for a creature that can't swim. The cod is approaching from below, mouth opening wide. You're tumbling, can't steer, completely helpless. You spot some barnacles 15 feet away. You throw your body toward them. Not swimming, really. Just flailing with purpose. The cod tracks you easily. It's going to intercept you. There's no way out. Then a huge shadow crosses above. The cod flinches and aborts its attack. You tumble past where its mouth was just moments ago and slam into the barnacles. Your cup grabs the rough shells. Saved. That shadow was a 300-kilogram sea lion that eats both lumpsuckers and cod. Pure luck saved you, again. But you've got 2 new cracks in your armor. You're 3 months old. Skip forward another 3 months. You're at adult size now, 2.5 centimeters. Your armor is complete. You're slightly less draggy than before. The bumps actually create flow patterns like golf ball dimples. But you still have one massive, insurmountable problem. You cannot swim. Not you're bad at swimming. You literally cannot control where you go. You have no air bladder. Your round body catches every current wrong. Your fins are pathetic. Scientists watching lumpsuckers use phrases like comically poor and rubber ball with eyes. That's what the professionals think of your swimming ability. So you sit and wait now. Today, 1 worm. Yesterday, 2 shrimp. The day before, nothing. Feast or famine? A massive grouper appears, hanging 20 feet away, just staring at you. Then its head starts shaking. Rapid vibrations like a signal. And that's when an eel slides from the rocks below. 4 feet of pure muscle. You've just discovered the ocean's deadliest team-up. Groupers and eels hunt together. The grouper calls by shaking its head. They coordinate attacks, one above, one below. You're trapped between them. The eel approaches from the bottom. The grouper positions above. There's nowhere to go. The eel's head appears, eyes locked directly on you. It surges forward, mouth expanding. Your suction cup releases in a panic override, and you fold your body, shooting backward in one explosive burst. Pure panic is throwing you into the kelp, tumbling wildly. The eel's teeth snap on nothing. You're pinballing through the plants, completely out of control. You slam into some eelgrass and stick hard. The eel searches for 3 full minutes. You're camouflaged perfectly. They eventually give up. You survive through chaotic luck, but something worse is coming. Much worse. Skip forward 3 months, and the water tastes metallic. Wrong. You've lived your entire life in 1 to 7 degree water. You've got special chemicals in your blood, antifreeze proteins that stop ice crystals from forming inside you. You're designed for cold. Only cold. The water is 7.8 degrees now. And it's climbing daily. Your metabolism speeds up. You're hungrier, but the slow prey you're used to hunting are being replaced by faster warm water species. You're losing weight rapidly. Those antifreeze proteins start breaking down above 7.5 degrees. They literally unfold and fall apart. Your blood chemistry is changing and your body can't handle it. You're sluggish from heat, not cold. Dying slowly. The eelgrass is dying too, turning brown. Your camouflage is vanishing. You need deeper, colder water, but that means even less food. You're trapped between heat death and starvation. There's no good option. Then the seafloor shakes, rhythmic, mechanical, getting closer. A trawl net appears. 15 feet tall, stretched between two 400-pound metal doors with rubber wheels. It's supposedly targeting open water fish, but it's dragging across the bottom, crushing everything in its path. The left door passes 3 feet away. The pressure wave rips you off the rock, like you're made of paper. Your suction cup was holding incredible force, but this turbulence overwhelms it completely. You tumble into debris. Shredded kelp, crushed crabs, disoriented fish. You can't tell up from down. The net passes over you by pure luck. When the water clears, everything's gone. The rocks where you hatched, the kelp where you hunted, the eel grass where you hid, all destroyed. What's left is a desert of scraped mud. 20 lumpsuckers are scattered about, some dead, some injured. A lancetfish appears and swallows 3 of them in under a minute. You find one surviving rock. The destruction path is 50 feet wide. Scientists will later say this area needs 40 to 60 years to recover. You have 4 months left in your life. Skip forward 2 months. Hormones are flooding your system with one single command. Swim to the shallow breeding grounds. This is suicide. Shallow water is warmer, past 8 degrees. Your antifreeze proteins are mostly destroyed. But you don't have a choice. Biology doesn't care about your survival anymore. It only cares about the next generation. 6 hours to cover 300 yards. You rest every 15 feet. Your muscles are burning. You pass a massive female who's already exhausted. You reach the shallows, 8.4 degrees, far beyond your tolerance. Your heart is struggling to pump blood that doesn't behave like blood anymore. But the hormones are screaming at you, you're male. Your color deepens to a dark rust. Under ultraviolet light, you glow bright red. A female appears. Mating takes 40 seconds. She moves to a crevice and lays exactly 202 bright orange eggs. Takes 12 minutes. She backs away, her body shutting down. She swims 10 feet before her muscles fail completely. She sinks, dead within 20 minutes. Every female dies like this. 100% mortality rate. Now you position yourself next to the eggs. Your belly presses against the rock. Your suction cup activates with full force. You won't release it for 5 weeks. You won't eat. You won't rest. You'll wave your fins constantly, 24 hours daily, pushing fresh water over the eggs. You'll fight every predator whilst your body literally consumes itself to stay alive. Day 3. A massive crab probes the eggs. You headbutt its face. Your spines dig into its eye. It retreats. Day 9. A sea star with 20 arms tries grabbing eggs from 3 directions. You wedge yourself as a living shield for 17 minutes. Day 15. You've lost half your body weight. Your fins are exhausted, but you keep waving them. Day 22. Another crab. You barely fight it off this time. Day 34. The eggs hatch. Tiny larvae with working suction cups push into 8.8 degree water. They attach to nearby rocks. Your program is complete. Day 35. Your suction cup releases for the first time in 5 weeks. You try swimming, but your muscles are gone. You consume them to stay alive. You drift, helpless. Day 36. A glass shrimp finds you floating. You're still alive, but completely helpless. The shrimp starts eating your fins. You're aware of it. You can feel it. You can't do anything about it. This is how every male dies. 100%. Guard the eggs without eating for 5 weeks, then die. Somewhere above, scientists are collecting climate data. They know lumpsuckers are declining. But you're listed as least concern because you're not economically valuable. Your 187 offspring face the gauntlet now. Maybe 2 will survive to breeding age. They'll reproduce once, guard without eating, and die the exact same way you did. You survived jellyfish, sculpins, cod, eel grouper hunting teams, a body design that makes you slower the more armor you grow, warming water that destroyed your blood chemistry, and industrial nets that demolished your entire ecosystem. And you were killed by the same programming that keeps your species alive. The drive to guard those eggs at all costs, even when it means certain death. Life as a Pacific spiny lumpsucker. Born with a suction cup that saves you daily. Grow armor that makes you slower. Can't swim to save your life. Die sacrificing everything for offspring facing impossible odds in an ocean that's getting warmer and more dangerous every single year. And somehow, incredibly, There are animals with even worse deals than this. Nature is absolutely relentless, and evolution doesn't care about fairness. It only cares about what works just barely enough to pass genes forward. If this journey through one of nature's most unfortunate creatures fascinated you, hit that like button. And if you want more stories about the ocean's most bizarre, brutal, and utterly mental creatures, subscribe. Because the deep is full of animals whose lives make the lumpsucker look like it's got it easy. Until next time, stay curious, and remember, sometimes survival isn't about being the best. It's about being just good enough, just lucky enough, to make it one more day.